डिस्ट्रैक्ट होता है अलमा से तो वो भी ना करे.
And we're live. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and good day. This is Mainul going live from my business page, Mainul Digital. As you have been following me, I've been interviewing various members from our business community for quite some time, and this is episode 59. Today I've got two special guests, one from Sister Fawzia from Oman and Brother Sheikh all the way from South Africa. And I obviously have my co-host, Brother Amin from Sydney. But before I introduce them, please let me give some brief information about myself. If this is the first time you are encountering me, I'm a biologist by profession. I was born and raised in Bangladesh, where I'm currently located, but I studied in Germany and Australia as well, and permanent resident of Australia also. I started the business when I was in Australia, and as you can see, this is a portable business. Doesn't matter where we are on the earth. Along with our guests today, this could be done from anywhere. So I help people learn how to leverage the social media. So without talking much further, I'd now like to hand over to my co-host, Brother Amin from Sydney. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing? And please take over.
Walaikum salam, Brother Mainul. Assalamu alaikum to Sister Fawzia and Ashik as well. My name is Amin from Sydney, Australia, originally from Sri Lanka. Accountant by profession. Both myself and my wife Zelia, we can basically run the business, are digital business owners, but we are full-time employed as well. So we have been kind of inviting a lot of guests from our fellow business community. Brother Mainul and I have been doing these interviews for some time now. So it's a pleasure to have all of you, and also thank you for your time. Thank you for dedicating your time. That's the beauty of our community. Everyone is supporting everyone. So this is not a race against each other. We support each other, and then we run our own races. At the end of the day, we help each other to get to our goals. So before we start the conversation, I would like to invite Sister Fawzia to give us a brief kind of introduction of yourself. Who is Sister Fawzia?
Yeah, sure. Thanks for inviting me on the page. And my name is Fawzia Aslam. I am a happy wife, a mom, a teacher by profession, and a successful digital business owner. I am basically from India, Mumbai, Maharashtra, settled in Oman for past 18 years, and I am doing my job right. I'm a teacher, practicing my teaching profession also past 18 years. And Alhamdulillah, I'm like well settled, and this digital business, I'm just started doing it past 5 to 6 months, and I'm successfully doing it. Alhamdulillah, I'm very happy, and that's it.
MashaAllah, it's really good to hear. It sounds like you're a very busy mother, a housewife, and a teacher, and like us, you're doing the business on the side while having a full-time job as well. What about you, Brother Ashik? You're from Cape Town, South Africa. Tell us who's Ashik.
So, as you know, I'm Ashik from Cape Town, South Africa. I'm a husband, a father of two, and I work as an administrator for my profession, and I'm a proud online business owner.
Awesome. Thank you for that brief introduction as well. Brother Mainul, what's running in your mind right now?
Yeah. I mean, you could see already that there are people from diverse professional backgrounds. So the viewers, if you're watching, so we talk obviously the whys. I could see that people who are actually busy professionals, they are able to become entrepreneurs. So what's the recipe? What's the secret sauce? So that before we go into that, I'd just like to know the why. So, sister, why do you think you wanted to have an online business like this one, even though you were a teacher? So what is your main reason?
Yeah, see, my main reason, as I told you, past 18 years, I'm in this profession, doing my teaching, and I'm quite happy with this profession, definitely. And of course, we are like balancing our life, everything is fine. But, there was always a thing, bothering me that I couldn't save enough, the savings which we need. As we are growing, the economy is growing, day by day, the expenses are increasing. I'm a mother of three beautiful daughters, so definitely expenses, likewise education expenses, living standard, everything. So always there used to be a corner like, I need to do something extra that will help me to save. I always wanted to earn something. But again, see, my profession is a teaching profession where even if I'm doing 7 to 2 job, but it's like, I'm not sitting on the table and chair, I'm doing it. I'm running around the kids, I'm running in the school. So when I'm back home, I'm totally tired. So I couldn't take up any other job, like part-time job. No, definitely I cannot do that because I'm so tired that, I cannot think about doing anything extra. But then that was the reason, I used to always think that I should do something that will give me flexibility of my time, and I could do it easily from my workplace, from my home. I don't have to run anywhere. So that was the reason I was searching for something. And then nowadays everything is digital. See, we shop online, we book our tickets online. So I thought, why not give a try to search something online? And there was no idea about any business. I was thinking maybe a job online, like something, part-time job which I could do. But then I came through this business, like I came through an ad on my social media platform, which was quite appealing. I could connect to the ad put up by my mentor, like, her story and my story related. I thought, yeah, even I'm searching something like that. But then why can't I give a try to a business? I had no idea what is a business and how I will do it. But then I just went in, I registered, I saw the webinars, and I thought, yes, I can do it, because whatever the features were there, they were quite the webinar was quite good. It was quite transparent. I could get complete idea about the business, what can be there. And that was the thing which encouraged me, to come here, and I'm here in front of you.
Yes, yes, excellent, excellent, sister. You have give a very brief insights into why, and especially pointed out the digital era. Obviously, this is as real as it could be. We are talking and using a smartphone. We are all in front of our devices, and we are in four different parts of the world while we are connecting, for the common purpose. And it was not probably possible even 10 years ago. So that's the ability to leverage these kind of tools, to leverage the digital space, the digital, all the tools that is available at our fingertips. I mean, just smartphone, it's everything in there. And we are learning to leverage this. So the same question to Brother Ashik, that what was your why to join an online business like this one?
So for the last 10 years, I've been in the same position and I was feeling stagnant. I was looking for something different, for change, for something that I can excel in life with, because I've been living this repetitive lifestyle, just doing the same things over and over, but I haven't seen growth. Though I've been applying for positions, but you don't really get responses. And then I you see, I have two kids and my wife, and I want to give them a life that I feel they deserve, and especially my kids. I give them a life that I didn't. I had a nice life, but I mean, I want to, give them a life that they can go to university, choose wherever they want to go study and stuff like this. And also my parents, I want to see that they have a good life because of them. This is where I am today, and I came across this business. I was just going on the internet searching as sister said, she was looking for something to do extra. Same here, and I came across this ad which was on Facebook, and I resonated with it immediately because it was of this a lady. She was on the beach, and the beach is my favorite place. Hence, I resonated with it, and I listened to the ad, and it explained how we can get more time with ourselves and for our families and earn income and all of this. And that was just something I was looking for. And then also when I checked out the webinar where it explains the people explain what they went through and all the success stories and the testimonials, and I knew this was it. And I took the leap of faith, and today I'm a proud digital business owner.
Awesome. Thank you both for sharing your insight. I think some of the things to summarize, some of the things that I captured, I think it is common to most of us. I mean, if not vast majority of us, we all want financial freedom. so that we can make sure that we live a better life. With financial freedom comes the ability to choose better things, not the average things, not the normal things, the better things for ourselves and our kids. With financial freedom comes the ability to help our parents, our relatives, and whoever who's seeking our support. And also, Sister Fauzia mentioned the flexibility of time, which is really really important. I think I saw today, there was a post where, if you had two kids, I think it was from Dan and Mike. If you had two kids, for their childcare support, you need to spend at least $1,500 per week. And if a mother did a job, the minimum wage was like 1,520. So you work 8 hours, earn something, and you have to pay it for the childcare. The good thing about running a digital business from the comfort of your home is that you can still be around your kids. You can participate their school events, their sporting events, and you in the same time you are still running the business as well. So that's very important for us, because we are looking for time, kind of time flexibility of time as well. And Brother Ashik mentioned that you want to see some growth personally, in your career. And you mentioned about your children. I think for us, majority of us, it's about our family wanting to have a better life, for our kids, and our parents and our siblings, or whoever we want to support. So thank you so much. I think a lot of people can resonate with that. Time freedom and the financial freedom, it's something all of us look for. I don't think anyone doesn't like time freedom and financial freedom. So, Sister Fauzi, I just want to get back to you on that. In the sense, you said you started looking for different options, even you wanted to find an online job and things like that. So when you started looking for it, I'm sure you must have come across a lot of different opportunities available on the online world. There's like hundreds of advertisements, and people approach you and things like that. So what made you kind of choose our business platform and our community? There must have been some compelling reason for you to choose our community. What was that?
Yeah, see, when I started, as I told you, I was searching, and since last year, we all were hit badly by the pandemic, everyone. That was the time, even I suffered through like my job, salaries, and all stuff. So when I was searching online, I was searching for something like, that should be relevant, it should be authentic. So that time, I came through many business platforms, easy to earn money, get rich early, work this way, that way, without investment, with investment. So I used to always go on the profile and search. I used to do research. I never found them authentic. But when I saw this ad, definitely I didn't jump in immediately. I took my time. I did my research. I did my due diligence, because it's nobody will jump in immediately. When I saw the ad, and when I just registered, since the webinar was free, I registered for the webinar. After attending the webinar, I did lot of research. I found out about the business, and I came to know, like, this business has something. Again, I was not sure, but then the next step which I took the faith of leap, and I took the next step. And when I entered inside to see how the whole business runs, because that is the next step which we take. And then when I was in the community and I saw the growth of the community, I connected with people in the community. Even before starting the business, I connected maybe many people. I asked them how they were doing. I just discussed with them. And so many people cannot be fake. They are the real people who are doing the business. That was the best thing, which the transparency which I got to know before starting the business. I didn't start, and then, once we start and then we regret. But no, I had my time. I had my time. I came inside. I saw. I was in the community. I made friends. I found out with them how they are running the business. What are the pros and cons of the business? Then all that stuff. And then, yes, it was a day like I made my decision that this business is for me and I should do this business. And I just took the decision, and I started my work.
Okay, mashallah. What about you, Brother Ashik? What kind of pulled you into our community and our platform? After you would have seen many other different, opportunities on the online space.
Firstly, when they mentioned that you don't need any business background and you don't need any computer skills, or I was not tech savvy when I came into the business. I really wasn't into computers because, as I said, I wasn't tech savvy. But this is so comprehensive, the training where they give you step by step video training explaining to you how to go about running a business. And I mean, you can pause it, you can rewind, you can check it out how many times until you are really confident you can go ahead. And I mean, the community is like so amazing. Look at you guys. I only met you for the first time, and it's like I know you like forever. We can speak to each other, and also you're never alone. You have a coach and you have a mentor assigned to you. So when you get stuck, you reach out to one of them, even if they're in different time zones. As I mentioned, the you just said we hit the 100,000 mark on our community, and we can reach out to anyone, and they're so willing to help you, and that was just so amazing about this. You don't get this anywhere else, where people is just so kind and always helpful, and also uh, just the when they spoke about you can get the personal development part. I was so into that because I always wanted to work on my personal development, and with this business, it's overall it changes you as a person, and that is what I like most about it.
Yeah, I think Sister Fauzia mentioned a very, very important point. You the way you approach this opportunity on the business is basically step by step, right? First, you kind of register with your name and email ID and get access to your personal access to the live webinars. And if you can't, for some reason, attend the live webinar, you can always watch a recorded version of that, and you can get a lot of information about me, other businesses available on the online space, and how we can help anyone. And then at the end of the webinar, you get to meet, some people from our own community. There are people like us. I mean, people who watch. I mean, that's what drew me into it. Say, when I watched the webinar, and at the end of the towards the end of the webinar, when I started seeing the testimonies of people from different families, different background, I was like, these people are just like me. They have not done an online business before. They don't know a lot of computer stuff. They don't know about marketing and advertising in the social media. If they are doing, I should be able to do it too. I mean, what else can I ask for? I think that's why we keep inviting people to attend our webinar and watch it till the end. And then if that is something that resonates with you, our viewers, just take the next step, and we will be there to help. It doesn't matter whether you all connect with Sister Fauzia or Brother Ashik or Brother Mainul or myself. It doesn't matter. We are here to support anyone. You have the freedom to choose to work with anyone, and to get support from anyone, from a coach or your mentor. Well, what do you think, Brother Mainul? What's next in our discussion?
Yes. I completely agree with what you have expressed here. I mean, just a bit from my side, viewers, we have just hit the 100K mark in this business community.
Yes.
Launching a business page, it's so easy. You just create a business page and these or that. But making an impact and scaling a business like this that has grown so massive. I mean, in just nearly, I think 4 year, 10 months mark. I think that's incredible, and our results talks on behalf of this business. And I bet that there isn't a business model like this one, and it has got all the ingredients. I mean, for busy professionals, Sister Fauzi has mentioned one key aspect: the pandemic. It has hit everybody, and people started to realize they need to have a side hustle, even if they are very satisfied with their job, they get well paid. They need to have something in their free time. People, anyways, are spending a lot of time in the social media nowadays. So why not run a business using the social media? And for that, as Brother Ashik said, that we didn't need to be tech savvy to use a smartphone. We don't need to know what's the software and hardware, that's what's going on behind that. So what it means, our business is like that. We don't need to know all the things that is happening in the back end. We have got experts there who plug us into a plug and play system. It's a proven automated system, and this is why people from any background, whether and especially business professionals, they are able to run a business like this, at self-pace, doing their from anywhere, like 𝒕𝒊𝒏𝒆𝒅, as brother she mentioned. The world is your oyster. You can work from anywhere, doesn't matter. And then there is mentorship and coaching for lifetime. Even if you don't get anything from our video-based training, you can always get back to your mentor and coach who would be very happy to help you, to by one-to-one call, chatting, and whatever. And then there is the community members who help each other as well. And I think this is what makes this business stand out, and this is why it has seen so massive growth in just a short amount of time. So, Sister Fauzi, as you briefly mentioned about the communities, I probably ask you now to elaborate a bit more on the people that you are working with. You see people from all over the world here working, and how does you find out about this? And before you said that, I just wanted to just one thing came to my mind, that we are all from Islamic faith. So for us, it was very important to have a halal business where the business is ethical and lawful, because business is lawful as per our Islamic principles. So before we are all for professionals, before we put our reputation in the online space, where people can track us, where people can find us, various agencies even, we needed to ensure that there is something lawful that we're doing, there is something ethical that we're doing, and we are just using the latest technologies without knowing all the details about it. So yeah, Sister Fauzi, coming back to you, please mention something about the community that you're working with right now.
Yeah, exactly. The community, see, first thing is like we from four corners at one platform. And we connected within less time, like the invitation, and we are here. So that is the best part of our community, that we are always starting for each other. Second thing
Yeah.
is that is the best part. Again, see, when I joined the business and I was going through the training, and I used to get stuck somewhere, because sometimes the videos they lead us, like maybe it is not our system is not updated, and then we find some difficulties. But that was a time when I don't had to wait for my mentor to reply me. The community
Yeah.
was always there, the friends which I made in the community, one message, and I used to get, like, there were 3 4 ways to, okay, do this, do that. That was the best part during the training, which supported me, which encouraged me to do further, because I was scared, because when I started this, as we said, as Mr. Brother Ashik said, that he was not tech savvy, even I was not tech savvy, because we are in my teaching profession. I know to use laptop, I know to use Microsoft, that's all, and our mobile for Facebook and all, like, just it's all basic things. So I was always thinking, like, okay, doing something marketing like that way on social media platform, will I be able to do? But when I did the trading, and when I had the support from the community, it made it very easy for me to understand, and it encouraged me. It pushed me every day to fly more higher. Okay, I should do it now. That is the best part. After I started the business, what community help I got? I'm every day with some people talking. We are having discussions. So we are learning, we are growing, we are learning from each other. We learn business tactics from each other. We are learning how to explore, how to build up a page, how to build up a business. So this community is teaching us everything, and this is we are the number itself 100K. That itself says, we don't have to speak much about it. That we are a big community, and you see, the best part is, okay, if you just post your milestone, there will be 100 of comments down. They will be supporting you, they will be happy in you, they will be congratulating you. That is the best part. Nobody feels no jealousy factor, like, we all enjoy each other's milestones. We are so happy seeing, okay, brother, he has achieved there, okay, he has reached there. So it encourages that, it gives us a encouragement, okay, I should also be there. So that is the best part. Every day when I open in the morning my phone and I'm on the Facebook, I feel so blessed. Okay, see, people have reached there. It means even one day I can reach there. And then that's the best part. This community is like a support system. I will say it's like a support system for me.
Yep, the same question would be also to Brother Ashik. Please give an insight into the community that you're working with, from all continents, from all backgrounds. How does it sound like for
I
you?
think Sister mentioned everything that I also feel, but I will talk more on that. I'll add on to that. Um, as you said, they celebrate all your successes. You you can reach out to them anytime, to anyone. We even have sometimes we arrange like little meetings, like something like this, where we help each other, where we share information. We always share information how to be successful, especially the ones that's very successful in our weekly masterminds. For those that don't know what the mastermind is, it's like people come onto the panel, and then there'll be people that's doing good in their business, that's very successful, and they share everything, how to go about it. You just need to follow step by step what they tell you, and it's like, yeah, just follow what they tell you and you will also be successful. And I like that about it. And we just share with everyone, and we just help each other and congratulate each other for milestones, reaching milestones. And it's just a very nice atmosphere. I mean, if I feel down, we all human. You don't Everyone don't feel positive all the time. So if I feel down, I can just go into this group, and it will lift your spirits. you know we even have this different groups in our business chats, where uh, the law of attraction and stuff like that, where people are just sharing posts with how grateful they are and stuff like that. And this all motivates you and inspires you. So the community overall is amazing. And as sister also mentioned, 100K number speaks volume. So there must be a reason why everyone's joining. I mean, we are at the average of about 200 people per day. So there's a big reason for that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the three of you mentioned 100K. I'll tell something. I joined the business 2 years, more than 2 years ago. When I joined, I always tell this story because I'm so fascinated about that. When I joined 2 years or maybe 2 years, 2 months or 3 months ago, there was only 9,000 people, right? Within the space of 2 years, we've grown into 100,000 people. So some of the people ask, 100,000 people, there's a lot of people doing business. Is that, I mean, can we do the business as well? Can we join and do the business? Because there's already 100,000 people in your community. I'm like, the world has 7 billion people, right? And then social media is used by billions and billions of people every day, every hour, right? And we are just 100,000 people doing business. And all those 100,000 people are not, they're at the different stages of their business. Some people have just started, some people have been there for 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, and 2 years, and things like that. So I always tell people, there's enough people, enough, the market is so big, billions of people. There's more room for a lot of people in our community as well. um, I echo the what all three of you mentioned about our community. I think it's like the second family. Sometimes I end up chatting with the business owners, friends that I've made. I chat with them more than I chat with my family back home in Sri Lanka, to be honest. So that's how we are close to each other. And this is not a business that we promise people, hey, you get into the business within 6 months or 1 year, you can buy a yacht and a jet, and you can have a big mansion near the water or whatever. We don't promise that. This is a business for the long term, something that you can build on the side. It doesn't matter whether you are a full-time employee or someone who's staying at home. Still, you can run the business, own the business, run the way you like it, at the pace you like it. You can go as fast as you want, you can go as slow as you want, as long as you have a goal and you reach the goal, based on your own terms. You don't have to do an alarm and wake up at 9 o'clock every day morning and do the business. It is, I mean, you can run the business around the time that you want to run the business, and based on your effort, the business will give you the results. How many of you, the three of you, the question to you three, how many of you have done any sales? Have you liked doing sales?
I mean, if I start with mine, so I don't have experience of selling things. No, I'm not good at it, and that's the for me. It's a good part that we don't need to do active selling in this business. I buy my stuff. Buy my stuff. It's great. It's awesome. I think that's not how sales works. We solve people's problem, and people find value in our platform. We have all the ingredients. It's like a nice dish where all the spices are given, and then people can enjoy the meal. So that's my perspective. So maybe Sister Fauzi and Brother she can add some insight into that as well.
Yeah. See, now, Brother Amin, what you said was, I would like to add to that first. Like, what you said, you don't have to set any goals. Like, our goals are for ourselves. There is nothing like within 6 months we are going to achieve this or that. Exactly. What I found is in this business was we set our own goals. There is no deadline to reach. We don't have to rush. We can take our breaks. Like, since I am a teacher, I have past 2 to 3 weeks I was on a break with the business because I just started the new academic year over here. So I was busy with my schoolwork. So I just went like peacefully. I said, let me get run through in the school. Then again, I will start doing my ads and all. So yeah, there is no deadline that we have to achieve, and there is no compulsion to of nine that sit with 9 to 5 or something like that. Your flexibility is there. And second thing, what you're telling about sales. See, when whichever business I search, there was something to sell. I have no knowledge about sales, and I would never do also any business with sales because I don't know how to approach people. I won't be able. I'm a teacher. My profession is teaching. I will give you a big lecture on something. I will guide you for something. But sitting and selling something, I don't think I will do. So whichever business model I used to see, there was something to sell. There was something to approach. So it never pleased me. What pleased me here, what connected with me was here, I didn't have to sell anything. There was no inventory involved. There was no deadline. So that was best thing for me. Again, flexibility of time. I said, as I'm working in the in school, when I come home, I don't get time. Even I don't have time to chat with or talk to my mother or my parents back home. So I'm so busy. So I wanted something like I could do just for 1 hour, 1.5 hour a day as per my time schedule. So that was the best thing. All these features are just in our business module I found, because other modules, sales was everywhere there. Maximum thing that you have to sell something, or you have to achieve some deadline, you have to approach customers, you have to cold calls. So all those things are not in this model. In our business
Yeah.
model, we don't approach customers, we don't do cold calls, we don't sell, there is no inventory involved. There is nothing like that. It's like your own business. You are the CEO of the business. Do it as per your pace. So that was the best part of our business.
Yeah, thank you for that. What about you, Brother Ashik? Have you sold anything? Are you a seasoned salesperson?
I have no experience in sales, and that is also a reason why I joined the business, because we don't sell anything, as Sister just mentioned. And um, yeah, I have nothing more to say about sales, but as she also said that you just need a few hours a day. Up to you how you put the work in. It's up to the individual. The more time you put into your business, the more you progress. And like for me, for instance, I do this as a side hustle. I'm working permanent here, like all of us are, and I'll do it like I'll break it down 20 minutes, and then I'll do it again 30 minutes, and then I'll break it up the whole day to make out to about an hour, 2 hours max. So you don't have to constantly just sit there and do your thing. You can work on it as you please, and not make you tire yourself out and just sit there all the time. Like I'll do it
Yeah,
maybe during my lunch times. I don't waste my time during lunch, and
yeah.
at night when the kids are asleep and stuff, instead of watching a movie and things, I work on my business.
Yeah, I mean that's same thing. I'm not a business person. I'm an conventional accountant. I hate selling. I never can sell anything. So that's one of the reasons why I jumped into this opportunity as well. So because we are not focusing on active selling, we don't have to buy stuff. We don't have to keep it in our garages full of stuff. We don't have to ship anything. We don't have to deliver anything, right? And we don't have to have parties at our home to give away samples, and we don't have to go behind people, our friends and family and sisters, and we don't have to go behind and pester there. Sister Fauzia mentioned that we don't have to do calling people, asking telemarketing and things like that. So I mean, there's a lot of things that we don't do in this business. We simply promote the business opportunity. We promote our lifestyle. We promote social media, lifestyle based, based on social media, as well as our, advertisements and things like that. So that's one of the reasons why even I joined the business, because there's no direct selling. I mean, we can go on saying that there's a lot of things that a conventional business that is compelling you to do is not present in our business. We don't even have any quotas, targets. You don't have to scratch your head and work tirelessly trying to achieve a quota. As Sister Fauzia quite rightly said, it's your own pace. You decide. You are the CEO. You make the decisions. You set the goals for yourself. Long term, short term, whatever you want to achieve, and work towards that at your own pace. That's the beauty of the business. That's why we are so passionate about this business. That's why we invite people to come and join us, and also that's why we present our business in our personal capacity. And Brother Mainul is presenting his business, Sister Fauzia is presenting her business, Brother Ashik is presenting your business, and then I'm presenting my business with my wife. And we are all representing our business in our personal capacity because it's legitimate, it's real, and we are passionate about it, and we can 100% back the business to be a real opportunity, and we know we can help others also. In short, my personal opinion is we are in the business of cheering others, encouraging others, and helping others. What do you think, Brother Mainul? I think we are reaching around 35 minutes time as well, so I'm cognizant of the time factor as well.
Yes. Thanks all three of you for giving your valuable insights and time. I'm really grateful for that. So I now close the session. So viewers, if you are, a hardworking person and everyday person, then see that we are like you. Okay, we just want something more, and we decided to have a side hustle for ourselves, for our family. I just want to say that my wife is pregnant here, and it is for me to be close to her at the moment, and that's why this business is helping me as well. So we have obviously various whys, various reasons. The common thing is obviously to have better things for ourselves and for our family. And this business, one thing is that you can leave it to your next generation. So there is no expiry in this business as well. So this can continue from generation after generation. And the experts have found out a business model like that, and which is truly amazing. So if you want a business model where everything is, most of the heavy lifting is done for you, you just have to do a little portion. And if you're coachable, then we would like to invite you for the first step of the business, that is to register for a webinar, which is free. You don't have to pay anything, and it takes place at 5 p.m. PST on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8 p.m. EST, and that is 12 p.m. AEST on Wednesdays and Fridays. There are 4 different links given here. You can go any of these and register with your name and email. And once you register, you'll be sent the link for the webinar. Watch it, do your due diligence, educate yourself about digital space. And if you think this is for you, then we are happy to help. You can get back to us as well by email, and we'll be get in touch with you. So that is it all. That's all for today. And thank you very much, Sister Fauzia, Brother Amin, and Brother Ashik. I wish you all the best. And viewers, and it is good to have you. And hopefully we'll catch up next week again. Okay. Thank you very much for tuning in. Goodbye.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.